I know it's been a minute. What's up, guys? All right. Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are wow. I know. I've been really busy. What's up, guys? What's going on? The streets are buzzing. A lot has been happening. I know. And some of you, I've seen your comments. You're like, where are you? Come here. Someone was saying to me, you don't have content. I'm like, no. I'm actually busy. We're busy strategizing. You know, when you're playing the game, you have to strategize. You have to sit. Sometimes you need to sit back and relax and chill, and then always find your way back in the game. What's going on, guys? What has been happening? Fill me in. I've been really attending some of those, some of the conversations, but not really fully, but just connecting them because I've been focusing on other stuff. But God is good. Here we are today. A lot is going on, but I wanted to zero into the Miniyothabo and also Auxillia Mnangagwa, the two women. That has been quite an interesting chapter of the body politic. Interesting, really. Do you know when Miniyothabo came into the picture? I remember immediately after the wedding, I reminded people that there was just something really unique about this woman, and that we didn't know much, but it was so interesting to watch, and how she's actually making strides even in Zimbabwe as well, talking to the young people. She does go around and touch lives and doing certain things. When you look at Auxillia Mnangagwa, she's like dead as a dodo. Auxillia is focusing on sitting with dignitaries because what she wants is just to get the money. Auxillia is focusing on taking the money, whereas Mini knows that anything, any minute can blow up. I may not have the details, but one thing I know for sure is Zimbabweans are done with Emmerson Mnangagwa and they want him gone yesterday. And that will happen very soon, very soon. So, guys, chill and relax. Don't get, those that are supporting Emmerson, don't be too excited. No, there's also something that I heard is going to blow up this coming week. No, this week actually in terms of his corruption. Remember, last week we're looking at his 1.1 billion rand deal, and this week there's going to be something again. He's looting and it's to remind him that, Mister, you're not smart. You're not smart. But I also saw him sending some threats, which we're going to look at tomorrow morning. But I just wanted to zero into the woman. So Miniyothabo sent out a message, interesting message though. At that time, Chiwenga was standing with the two young little sweethearts, and also Moda standing there. And I guess you guys know that Moda was actually reminded by Chiwenga that very soon the hunters will become the hunted. Okay. What it simply meant was those that have been thinking they've got it under control will be running. Okay. I mean, we had Geza when he came, through last time. Many times anyway, when he was attending his press. By the way, he's still in the picture. More details to come when he comes. You come out. I mean, he mentioned that he's going to give you updates. I've seen people ask me questions that what's happening with Geza. No, he said he's going to give you updates. I mean, across his social media platforms. So I guess we all need to wait and see what's happening. But just throwing into the Miniyothabo. So Mini sent a message and say, you guys, just please warn those people not to be too close to the men. But for those that did not get the joke, they actually thought she meant the young girls. No. She meant Muda. Be very careful, because already it's known. Actually, I'm thinking information had been moving across, platforms that Muda had a plan to assassinate Chiwenga. And I mean, you know that Mnangagwa, the only person that is in his way right now is Chiwenga. Last time he wanted to fire him, and he knew the consequences of releasing Chiwenga, so he could not do it. So the only option, like always do, I mean, when we look at what happened with the generals, that will be to eliminate him. So those rumors just spread very, very, very rapidly, and immediately we saw that Chiwenga had come out very boldly so and confronted Moda and said, listen, those that are busy hunting will soon be the hunted. I'm like, okay, I know what that means. I just know what that means. It's like, no. It's your season to pay for the evil that you've done. I'm seeing Wikno Shivayo, he carries on with the giving out cars because he thinks he's got it under control. He thinks he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't realize, no. You're not dealing with cheapers here. You are dealing with people that have won a real war against the Smith regime, the brutal regime that had every tactic you name, everything that you name, but still they toppled Smith. So what makes you think that Mnangagwa can be the Smith of today and threaten the people? No. He has got his day. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. I know some people say, no, but you don't even know who Mnangagwa is. No, he has got this and that. No, Mnangagwa is overrated. I've said it and I keep on saying it. He is overrated. I don't know what you're afraid of, because if Mnangagwa was that powerful, no, he could be doing what's right, but he doesn't have the capacity. I see what's going on today with Muswere. I saw Muswere is trending. He has humiliated Emerson. The guy can't even answer questions, but he's claiming he's got 2 PhDs. Guys, I actually don't have a PhD, but I think I would answer those questions better than Muswere, But in Zimbabwe, everyone who surrounds Mnangagwa either has or have many PhDs, right? But at the same time, they know nothing at all. They're just being given doctorates, but delivery is up to 0. So yeah, it's a sad situation. What you need to know is we're still around. We're very much around. We can get a break, but we're still here, right? Very much here. The Gaza revolution that you want, like I said, I'm sure there will be updates. There'll be updates. Like, remember that, guys, this is Iri game is bigger than what you guys can imagine. So what you need to know is you just need to relax and chill. Just relax and chill. Let the game plays itself. But again, you can hear things being spoken. I don't know, why can't you guys just pick it up? Did you see what Chiwenga said? I don't deal with this issue tomorrow morning because I want you to listen to what he actually said. You listen to what people are saying. Or, you may not have the details, but they're simply showing you what's coming, but then in a very delicate way, also a diplomatic way. like I said, remember this is a war, right? If you're in a war, you don't give out all your strategies to the enemy. You play smart. You know what I mean? It's a war. So yeah, no, but again, you can just see things playing, and So because for me, I can read between the lines, but again, also sometimes because of information that I may have, or and then I can, but again, still not being able to give the details. But one thing I'll tell you is something is about to blow up, like especially in the camp of the wicked. Those that have been looting and stealing and stealing. Did you guys actually watch Zek, Zek, Lee, the chairman, could not even answer questions. The guy did not know what to say. Now he's turned to be a zombie. These guys have now become mentally deranged because they know that things are turning ugly in the country. And I feel bad for those that thought they had it under control. They thought Mnangagwa is actually that powerful. He's not, guys. Emerson Mnangagwa is not as powerful as you guys think. It's simply that, he just have a title, a presidential title, right? You can look people using his boys there, but the fact remains there are people, the deep state, have more power than him. Right. So once the deep state turn, I think you heard what Kasukure said last time. Once the Makushipa, it's over, and there is no way you must just go. Right. You are presiding an extremely failed state. I think you guys are seeing a very heartbreaking video that is circulating, and this video is for a young man, a musician that passed away, I think today, no, over the weekend, I guess, over the weekend, hey, yeah. And his video, very heartbreaking. The guy was begging for painkillers in the hospital. Painkillers. The hospital did not even have paracetamol. And all he wanted was like, can I please just have pain ease? That guy eventually died. And this is a Mnangagwa who presiding over such a state, and they expect us to keep him in the office. It's a dream. It is definitely a dream to those that think that they can actually go through this. No, you're not. Because no one is going to tolerate such kind of abuse when money is being stolen, like brazenly and openly. Sorry, it's not like it's being stolen maybe. No. He does it in the open. No, the issue of bribery that is going on as well is being done openly. It shows you that Mnangagwa has run out of any other tactic. Because remember, for many years he's done all his tactics, and the people could not speak about it. But in 2025, information is out. Majority of those that even surrounds him want him gone. So it's just that time where we are watching and we are laughing because we know it is the end of the wicked. It's the end. It's over for Emerson. And also, like I said to you, Auxillia Mnangagwa is now she just calm down. Because remember, we send the message very strongly that, ma'am, you are not the president of the country, and we are watching you doing all sorts of things and touching things, that you're not supposed to touch, sitting in meetings that you don't even deserve to sit right there. There are people who should be sitting, but no, because you think, because you're a president's wife, because you guys have been so disrespectful to the Zimbabwean people, okay? The Zimbabwean people acting like they're just your dolls, your children, your kids. Okay, remember Mnangagwa has got so many children, but it seems like Auxilia and his children seems to own Zimbabwe and the father. It's interesting, but what can we say? A woman that always have an upper hand most of the times control the situation. It's very clear, we can see it, but the truth of the matter is that Auxilia knows that the message has been sent. Sit down, and she just folded calmly and just folded. And waiting for the day where they have to just do what they have to do to free themselves, whatever that's going to be going on. Only God knows what. I don't have the details. But many also, I'm just looking because a lot is being said about Chiwenga. A lot. It's a lot. But my take is very simple. Is I put Zimbabwe first before any politician. Based on experience, we remember Mugabe, and then we moved on with Emerson Mnangagwa. I realized that the more I think Zimbabweans by nature have not matured into a politics of respect and honor, a politics of service, or politics of I understand I'm privileged to be in this position to serve people. There's always like I am better than others, and I'm terrified. Reading my books, I've told you why nations fail. There's something that I actually learned, like from the introduction, that if you're not very smart, we can still have another elites, other elites that can also still do the same thing that we've been fighting with Emerson Mnangagwa. So I genuinely believe that I need to approach this era very, very, very sober. Sober and sober, I repeat, sober. Zimbabweans, I think we should never let this slide this time. We must say what we want and expect it to be done. It's not like an assumption. It's not like, okay, no, we don't know, anything can happen. No. It doesn't happen. We have to say what we want. We have to get involved. I do not like those that sit in the background and then only complain when things go wrong. No. I genuinely believe if you want this country to work, considering the fact that Zimbabwe is not yet mature in terms of its politics, its leadership, its culture, we have to define the kind of society we think we deserve. That's my take. I genuinely don't believe that one individual and his group of buddies would be the only people that can define Zimbabwe. No, I think everyone, young and old, okay, need to come to the table so we can make sure this country work for everyone. So this is a season that I actually employ, especially young people. The future is yours. You cannot afford to be misled. I repeat, misled. You should understand that, our elders need us. Okay, they need us. Let's help them to champion a Zimbabwe that we want. Look at other countries. Young people are having a say. Okay, it happened in Kenya. You see, they drive the momentum. Let's push these politicians to come to the table. Let's demand accountability. This all issue ambiguity, I'm not buying that in 2025. I genuinely think that people need to come up and they need to do what they need to do. Okay, I'm seeing people ask me, what is the update about Nyoka Mabuno? I don't have no update about Nyoka Mabuno. I'll be lying to you. No, I don't. Sorry. No. Honestly, I don't have his number. So I've never chat with him, privately. So I don't have the answers. One thing that I'm focusing on right now is the freedom of our people. We are in a war, so I really need to see Zimbabwe free. So that's what I'm focusing on. I want Emerson Mnangagwa to be sent packing because the man is a waste of time and he's a gaslighter. He lies. He's a deceiver. He's a pretender. He's just everything that you, and anything that is evil is who he is. So he's my focus right now. I will ask, and if I can hear anything that I know of importance, I can always come and share with you guys. But honestly, I don't know about Nyoka Mabunu. One of the things that I've tried to do, especially with some of my buddies, like the bloggers and bloggers, YouTube guys and whatever, they are amazing people. They are my incredible brothers and sisters. But I also decided to distance myself because I've always been a person that does their own things that I eat peace. I don't like drama. So because of that, I pulled my energy from a lot of things and focus on what I can do for Zimbabwe. And honestly, and still learning and appreciate and work with others. But I just don't want to be more involved in people's personal lives, honestly. So please, I'm not having no updates at all as far as Nyoka Mabuni is concerned, but I'm sure some people may have. I don't. Okay, so again, let's go back to what we were discussing, which is the Miniyothabo. Miniyothabo is, speaking to your husband, just reminding it to be careful. Don't be too close to Muda. He's a ruthless killer. He's a murderer. Stay away from that guy because it's out here that he knows exactly what happened to the generals, and some were being poisoned, some were being, maybe their cars were being tampered with, and they got involved in questionable accidents. So pretty much it's just for her to reminding people. The husband has said, don't be too close. That's a dangerous man. Stay away from that person. And some people thought this was a joke about the girls. No, it wasn't. Those girls are too young. He knows that the man is a father. So pretty much those are his babies. But he was saying, don't be too close to that murderer. Okay, yeah, don't be too close. I'm also going to say, don't be too close to the wicked. So yeah, I just wanted to chat on this one here because I was already busy doing some things that we were shooting. And I said, let me just check in with my people and say, what's up, yo? And it's very late, but yeah, I know I've been quiet, but like I said, it's strategies, very important, for things to work. Right. But yeah, the Zimbabwe that you want is coming. My darling, yay, my darling, I don't know about Nyokemabun being kidnapped. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I have to ask if I can hear anything. I will speak about it. And I'm very sorry to hear if that is really what happened to him. But at this juncture, I have nothing, And again, remember, okay, so during the day, I've heard someone say that he was arrested. Again, I said it's just someone who said it. But again, because I don't really want to run with things that I don't have facts about. What I wanted to do was to actually get in touch with people that may know him. But now it's arrested, now it's kidnapped, it's now, guys, there's a lot of fake information that some of my brothers and sisters are just spewing across social media. And because of clickbaits, they want people to follow lies. So it's up to you guys to milk as much as lies as you want. Guys, honestly, I think by now, you guys need to know there are some people you don't have to listen to. Okay, by now, you are smart enough to follow, yeah, you are smart enough. So honestly, I don't know if I would, yeah, absolutely. I'm just, yeah. Like I said earlier on, I just want to focus on Rumbi more and what I can do for Zimbabwe. All the other drama out there, I've decided that I don't want to get involved. Honestly, like it's Rumbi and what I can do.